Hello, hello. I am back after 2 weeks and I'm really excited. I have like all this renewed energy and renewed everything to just film and hang out, and I'm feeling pretty happy right now. I did take a kind of 2-week break after the vlog because I was feeling a little down. I let imposter syndrome really creep in again, and it really took its toll on me, and it just messed with my head, and my head was not in the right place, and I was just not happy, and it took the fun out of everything. I let myself get too much in my head, and I knew that I was ruining it just by being there in my head. So I decided no more. We're happy here. I like doing this. I like having the camera. I like filming everything. I like editing. I love editing. I love filming. I love all of it. And I wasn't gonna deny myself that anymore. I needed to stop thinking about what everybody wanted and what everyone wanted to see and how they wanted me to be and what they needed me to show up as. That I was losing me again. And I was putting myself right back at the start where I was when I first decided to do this. And sure, it's only been, 10 weeks now? But still, that is a lot of time to backtrack on everything. So no more. I'm not gonna let myself give up this time. I'm coming back with renewed energy, renewed happiness, renewed just everything. So excited to be doing this again, setting my schedules, writing my scripts, doing everything that I wanted, because it makes me happy. And right now, that's what's important. I was focusing on what everyone needed and everyone wanted, that I didn't realize that me showing up as me was helping already. And if you already saw this on Instagram or TikTok, I apologize for saying it again, but until a friend asked me, hey, when's the new vlog coming out? And I kind of just brushed her off and told her, oh, in a little bit. I'm giving myself a little bit of a break. And then I had another friend ask, hey, I didn't see a new post this week. You doing okay? And I told her, yeah, just giving myself a break. Same excuse. And that's all it was an excuse. Until one friend that I love dearly, she asked when the new video was coming up. That she got up in the morning and she was ready to watch it, and she saw that there wasn't a new one. And she was kind of bummed. And I told her the honest truth. Imposter syndrome hit, and I kind of got the fun out of it. And she was sweet enough to tell me how much what I was filming and what I was doing was helping her. That she shares it with her friends where she lives, and she has a bingo card, and she's made a bucket list, and she's done all of these things because she's doing them along with me. And that just opened up a whole new world of everything, and all of the thoughts that I had in my head just kind of dissipated, because even if it's 1 or 2 or 3 people, I'm okay with that. The kind of way that I framed it is, of course, I teach. If I had a class with just 1 kid that needed help, of course I'm gonna show up for them. Someone needs to show up for that 1 person. If I have a class with 15 kids that show up, great. Then those 15 are getting the help that they need. If it's 3, amazing. Then those 3 are helping. If I'm not going to stop teaching and stop doing my classes because there's only 1 kid, why would I stop this if there's just a small start? And like I said, it's a small start. This is brand new compared to tons of other things on the YouTube algorithm. I'm just a teeny tiny channel with one singular little person. And I am so okay with that now, because it makes me happy. And these last few weeks I have been feeling pretty down and miserable because I wasn't filming. And when I set up the camera and I got ready to film again, even making silly things on TikTok and for YouTube Shorts, and it was just fun. And I found myself smiling again. And that's what this whole thing is about. So yes, I'm still gonna come in with tips and tricks and things like that. But now I've laid down the foundation of everything we're gonna do. We have a bucket list, we have our bingo cards, we have our life binder that we're gonna be keeping track in. There's gonna be some new things I'm gonna add along the way, but for right now, welcome to my diary. This is gonna be me now. I'm gonna do the things that make me happy because, as I have said, and as I have on my little board back here, showing up as just yourself is gonna make everyone else feel comfortable and let them show up as themselves too. So this is me. I'm silly, I'm crazy, I'm sarcastic, I curse too much. I have so much that is just me. Which brings us to today's topic. Now, I've wanted to do one of these since, forever. When, like, years and years and years ago, honestly, when I first started thinking about, I want to do YouTube, which was like, what, 9 years ago? But still, I digress. I have always wanted to do one of those. Sit down, let's build a community. Here are some random ass facts about me. Now, that's what we're gonna do today. We're coming back with fun. We're coming back to just this being a fun place to be, and we're learning, we're growing, we're finding out about ourselves. So here are some things to find out about me. Now, if you want to and you feel comfortable, in the comments, write down 5 fun, interesting facts about you. It doesn't even have to be 5. Write down fun, interesting facts about you. If you write me a whole freaking paragraph, I will read the whole damn thing, I promise. But let's get started on 50 facts about me. Now, it did start off as 50. I have it here on my handy dandy phone because I was going to film on the phone, but can't read the list and film on the phone at the same time. So I made a list. I have 55 things. So we're doing 55 things that make me me. So, number 1, my middle name. My middle name is Christine. It is very much a big part of me. I usually only get called Christine or worse, Chris, when I'm in trouble. But it is a name that is from my godmother, and she was a very important person in my mother's life growing up, so I got her kind of namesake. So I am Christine, Tabitha Christine, and I love both of them. Now, along with names, I did get my last name changed in 2018. So I had one last name prior, which was from, of course, my biological dad, that I have not seen in quite a very long time, honestly, since I was like 6. But I had my name changed to fit the rest of my family. That is my mother and my stepfather's last name. So I did that in 2018. It was a big secret. I kept it a secret as much as I possibly could and surprised everybody on Christmas. That way, when I graduated university, which I did in 2019, I was able to have my new name, the name that fits me, on my diploma. So that was a big important thing for me to do, and I loved it. That is what, 1 and 2. Now, number 3, I am a huge book nerd. Like, oh my god, book nerd. So I once owned around 2,500 books in this room. I have cleaned them out because I like minimalist things now. I used to like things all over the place and kind of maximalist things, but now I kind of like things a little bit more minimalized. And yeah, I only have a handful of them now. I think it's maybe like 30 to 40. So nothing what I used to, but I do have a Kindle and that thing has like 6,000. So I guess I just swapped formats, which works, I think. Okay, number 4. And I will tell you this list is going to jump around a lot because ADD kicks in and yeah, it takes a little bit. So number 4, I have been filming things since, I think if I did my math right, 2020 or 2020, oh my god, no, 2004, 2003, 2004, one of those. I graduated in 2007. I'm totally dating myself now and like aging myself, but that's okay. I graduated in 2007. I started filming the first year of high school, so my freshman year, when I joined the media club, where we got to make the news production for our high school. It was my absolute favorite. I found kind of my happy place, just sitting there with that camera in my hand, capturing everything, editing. And one thing that I find funny now is I constantly hear people saying like, oh, it takes me forever to edit. Oh, it takes me forever to edit. And then when we were in New York, I was talking to my best friend. I call him my BBF because he's my best brother friend. He's like my brother at this point. He is my brother. He's not like, he's my brother. And we were talking on the train, and we were talking about how we used to have to film everything. Oh my God, again, I'm aging myself, on DV tapes. So it takes me much shorter time to edit because I got used to doing little tips and tricks. If you guys want those tips and tricks, I will share them with you. They are really funny and kind of chaotic, but I still use those tips and tricks now, and it helps me edit things so much faster. I can actually get this video done on like the Saturday and be done from like 3-4 hours of editing, and then it's ready to go. Of course, I'm still learning everything, trying to put the effects and all that stuff in there, but it is so simple to just cut everything and put it together for me. It takes no time at all. So I've been doing that for quite a long time, which is again why I've gotten so fast at it. I guess the skill really does work that way. I am a huge to-do list girly. I have to-do lists everywhere, and you will see those as we go through things, but I am a huge to-do list girly. I love them. I love my planners. I have a digital planner. I have 2 paper planners. I have to-do lists literally all over my room. I love them. They keep me on track. They keep me sane, because if not, like I said, ADD kicks in and I forget everything that I had to do. So lists are important to me. I think we're on number 6 now. Sorry, not keeping track. I hate shopping. I despise shopping. Clothes shopping is horrendous. I don't like it. I don't like shopping for clothes. I don't like shopping for shoes. I only like grocery shopping, honestly. That is the one thing I like to do. Which brings us to our next one. I love to cook. I love to bake. I'm really good at it. I create recipes. Some I have created, and I don't remember how I made them. There is a tomato soup that I made like 7 years ago that my family still asks for, that I have not been able to recreate because I could not tell you what I put into that soup. I was kind of in a daze and just thinking and jamming out to my music, and next thing I knew, the soup was done, everyone loved it and wants it again, and I have no idea what I did. So I do that a lot. My kiddo jokes around and says she's gonna put hidden cameras in our kitchen that just follow me around so that we can know how I make things and we can watch the video to see how to make them. So I love cooking. I'm, not to be conceited, really good at it. I'm really good at baking, so that's my skills, some of them. All right, I lost what number we're at. On here it says number 8, but I know I'm jumping around a lot, so we'll find out. I am kind of more an alt girly. I grew up an emo kid, and but my music taste is all over the place. Literally, I like alt music. My wake up playlist is probably not something that normal people like to wake up to. It's kind of like hardcore heavy metal, and it's just really happy for me. Another fun story, my niece was living with me for a little while, and one morning she came in and I had kind of like this just death metal on basically, and she comes in all concerned and asking if I'm okay, and right after that my girlie comes in and is like, "You're having a happy morning." So that is my happy music. I love metal. I love country too. Of course, I love K-pop. I love it. But yeah, I'm kind of a all over the place alt girly at heart. Speaking of K-pop, in a few friend groups, I am known as K-pop mom, which I love because they're all such sweet girls and just fantastic. So I'm K-pop mom. All right, fresh flowers are my favorite thing. I have some all over my room. You'll see my videos that I post up on TikTok and such about just getting new flowers because I love having them in our rooms. And they symbolize a promise that I made to Boo Bear and we made to each other a few years ago, back in 2022, I believe, when we went to Seattle to see Stray Kids in concert. And when we came back, we were just really depressed. When we generally come back from trips, we get really sad because we feel more free being out. And that was our promise, that we would keep traveling and keep moving around no matter what amounts of time it took, so that we can find our home and find our free space. So the next one, I do live in New Mexico, down in the southern region, and though we do have fantastic Mexican food, better than all of the rest of New Mexico, sorry, but it's the truth, it doesn't feel like home. We're not fans of it here. I've never lived or been in a place that felt like home. People always say that home is a feeling, that you just kind of feel yourself, you feel relaxed, you feel like you belong there. I have never felt that feeling, and I want to find it. Okay, flipping around again. I am big into writing and big into journaling. So right now I actually have 67 journals. They all have different things in them. They're all organized, and I promise it doesn't make me insane. It actually keeps me sane. So I have 67 journals that I routinely write in and as we go along, which is also how we started the Fuck It list and this channel, because I had found one that I finished and was reading through it. As far as my writing, I do write novels. I do write romance. I do write romance novels, and I've finished 3 books now. I'm hoping to kind of get the editing process and everything done so I can maybe get them published, but I do write under a pen name, so even if they did come out, I wouldn't tell you that I did them. One of my newer hobbies is I started making these little houses and these little 3D puzzles. I found them in New York after seeing them on TikTok, and I love them. They're the most relaxing thing ever, and they are so cute and so adorable when you put them together. I love them. It's my new thing. Another skill, I taught myself how to do my own nails during COVID because I think I've said this before, I have eczema really badly, which is just a skin condition, and with natural nails, I will literally tear my skin apart and tear it off in a really gross confession, but I need these on because they don't do any damage. They leave lines, but that's about all that it does, rather than ripping my body to shreds. So I taught myself how to do these. They're basic. I don't know how to do any of the other stuff yet as far as like the gems and stuff. I'm working on that. That's the next one I want to learn. I have not worked a corporate job or worked at a job other than at my home since 2012. I started I had a few little odds and end businesses that I kind of just worked through. And then in 2014, yeah. I opened up a home daycare and started taking care of some friends' kids, and that was mine for a really long time. I loved every second of it. I love those kids. I still keep up with the majority of them. The littlest one that I watched, I think the middle ones are 10 now, so I think they're about 7 or so, if I'm going right. And the oldest one will start 6th grade this year. No, sorry, 7th grade this year. Oh my God, she's in 7th grade. Anyway, but yeah, I had a home daycare and I loved that. And after that, I started teaching online to kids in China, teaching them English. I adored that job and I miss it literally every single day, and it still makes me very emotional to talk about, but I miss it like crazy. Teaching them ESL was the best thing that I've ever done. Now I teach culinary arts, still English as a second language, and any kind of ELA online. I do work with Outschool right now, and I do have some that I do on my own, but that is my main job. That is my main business. I'm a teacher and I teach everything online. I also own my own business, which is my travel agency, and it is Love World Travelers, and I help families and large groups understand and know that all travel is possible. And so I started that one so that I can help families and groups and everyone see the world and travel more and see all the beautiful cultures that are inside of our world. Oh, I jumped around again. Okay, every year on New Year's, I create a new vision board, and I hang it up in my room. So I look at it and stare at it all night and every night, but it goes up on New Year's Eve. I don't really stay awake till midnight anymore. Okay, I stay awake, but I don't really stay out doing anything. I like to just come hang out in my bed and probably read a book, and then when the fireworks start going off, we all say Happy New Year, and then end of story. I like simple things, and I like to be comfy. As far as animals, I have 2 dogs, Patches and Rolly, and my daughter has a turtle. His name is Moa, after the fandom name for the K-pop group TXT, or Tomorrow by Together. And yeah, his name is Moa. He's a very high maintenance turtle. He loves raspberries, and he will hiss at you if you feed him without giving him a raspberry, but he is limited to how many raspberries he can have. He's a very high maintenance turtle. They're supposed to be super easy pets. Nope, he's very high maintenance. We have trained him very well. Of course, I have a girly. She is 14 years old. She does have autism, and she has overcome so much in her life, and I cannot be more proud of her. We do have our tough days and our tough times, but for the most part, she's overcome everything that she set her mind to. There are still 1 or 2 things that we're having problems with, sleep being one of them, but she has overcome so much. I am so proud of her every single day, and she makes basically my life. She's my reason for waking up. She's my reason for doing everything. We are kind of real life Gilmore Girls. The relationship that Lorelai and Rory have is the same thing that her and I have. We just speak in more movie quotes too, but more song lyrics, book quotes, and sarcasm. And kind of what we call Delulu brain, where you kind of just make up stories as you go. But we cannot function without our tea in the morning, just like them. And we are a little crazy and out there. Another one, I don't drink sodas. I don't drink anything really caffeinated. The only caffeinated thing I will do is tea, and I like lattes. Other than that, I just drink water. I'm kind of boring. I do love cranberry juice. I'm obsessed with cranberry pineapple juice. Other than that, it's like cranberry pineapple juice, water, tea. End of list. It's pretty much all I drink. I love Asian dramas. So Thai dramas, Japanese, Chinese, Korean, I love them all. I love Asian dramas. They are my favorite things in the world. I love BL shows. I love them to death. When it comes to books, I adore spicy books. They're my favorite thing to read. And I'm the part that gets like the really spicy scenes, and I'm totally straight-faced, but then when he like brings her coffee, I'm like kicking and just a mess. So that's the way I am, but I love spicy books. I'm always cold. I'm always cold. I love knee-high socks and tights because my legs are always freezing. I will take a jacket with me everywhere, even though I live in New Mexico. Today I have my sweater ready to go, and it's supposed to be like 99 degrees today. So I'm always cold. I really only wear Converse. I wear Vans to the gym, but I mostly only wear Converse. I have, I think, a pair of boots, and that's about it. The rest are just Converse. I don't really have a lot of, like I said, I hate shopping, so I don't really have a lot of shoes that I rotate. I just kind of wear, I have like 3-4 pairs that I just wear over and over and over again. One thing that I do love about New Mexico is White Sands. It is the national monument, and it is my favorite place to be. I love White Sands. It is the only place that I go where you just feel, it kind of gives you the same feeling as the ocean, which I love too. The ocean and White Sands are the only places that I can sit and just be for hours, because you just feel so small, and it's so, I guess, refreshing to feel that way sometimes. When everything else feels so big, you kind of want to just feel a little insignificant, and that gives you that feeling. So I'm a desert girly. I was born in the desert, but I'm very much an ocean girly. I love the ocean, and as far as New Mexico, White Sands is my favorite place to be. As I said, I love filming, but I'm not a big fan of picture taking. I will take pictures, definitely. I'm just not good at it. I know I'm not good at it. I'm good at filming, but I'm not good at taking pictures. So that's another skill I want to work on this year. And I have been asking for help from a lot of my friends who take fantastic pictures. So I'm trying. Along with books, I also collect wolves and elephants because they are my favorite animals. And I collect cameras and camera gear so that I have everything that I need. even when I don't need it. Also, when it comes to my clothes, I really only wear black. I love black. It makes me feel more comfortable, and it is just kind of my go-to color. I always wear black. Very rarely anything else. For my hair, it is naturally curly. These are not real curls. I have to kind of help them out right now. But my hair is very, very curly. And I do not like long hair. I've tried it like twice or so and I hate it. To me, long hair is like shoulder length, and even then I want to grow it out to see if I can get to that point again, because there's a hairstyle that I want to do, and that's about it. But I think this is the longest that I will ever go, like down to my shoulders right here. I have had it down to almost my butt one time, and oh, that was just, no, it was gross for me. I can't do it. It's just, nope, 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 nope. I can't do it. I do not like long hair, not on me, and just, I don't know, I don't like it. As far as kind of rooms and lighting and things, I don't like harsh lights. I like really soft lights. I love candlelight, but I use electric candles because ADD and fire don't go well. I don't have that many in real life friends, like to go meet up with and do things. I do have a ton of, I guess I shouldn't say a ton, I do have a good handful of online friends that I love more than anything. They are my support system. They're always there to cheer me on. I love them all. One in particularly, I kind of envy his life because he's always going everywhere. But I love all of my friends, but the majority of them are online. Hopefully one day we'll meet. I know in one group I'm getting ready to meet one of them soon, and then hopefully meet up with some others once concert season starts, and eventually take our big trip to Thailand with the other group that I have. So I love you all dearly if you're watching. Foods, spicy. Oh my god, I love spicy food. I live in the chili capital. Like, I love spicy food. It has to be spicy. It's fantastic. Another thing that is my weakness is French fries. French fries are my weakness. With ranch dressing, ketchup, or ice cream, I'm sold. Seriously, I am sold. If you tell me you're gonna buy me French fries and we're gonna get a latte and a book, oh my god, like, I will marry you. Now, my dream is to travel the world, to keep moving, keep going, and seeing everything there is to see. I don't like the feeling of being stuck. That's my biggest fear. I'm terrified of being stuck. So like the thought of owning a house terrifies the crap out of me. I feel claustrophobic. I literally, like, anxiety attack will come on. I can't do that. It terrifies me. But I want to have apartments all over the world. And in my apartments, I want them to have floor to ceiling windows because I love those. Oh my god, that is like my dream. To sleep with the windows open in a big high rise. Oh, dream. Seriously, dream status. On that note, I drive a minivan. I love my minivan. She does pretty good. A little temperamental, but you'd expect a minivan to be. I am an incredibly sarcastic person. I curse way too much. And if I'm being mean to you, I really like you. If I'm being nice to you, I'm sorry. I used to wear glasses, pretty thick glasses, but in 2022 as well, I got LASIK, and now I don't need them anymore, which is pretty awesome. The only thing is now I'm a little self-conscious of my eyelashes because I didn't realize how short they were. With glasses, they always look long. So if you see me on TikTok and stuff, I usually have the eyelash filter, and I have been practicing to put the eyelashes on myself so that I can help with that kind of little insecurity. I'm obsessed with music. It is on roughly 24/7, whether it's in my headphones or in my room or wherever I'm at, it is on. I also like to get songs and rewrite the lyrics to where it kind of gender bends or you have the other point of view. I don't do anything with them. I just like to rewrite them that way. It's a fun thing for me. But music is my thing. I need to have it on quiet. Scares the crap out of me too. I'm a huge Disney girl. Peter Pan is like the love of my life. It's weird to say that now that I'm older, but I love him. He's fantastic. He's the only person that will turn me into a blushing mess when we're in Disneyland. There's one time he was hugging me and I didn't know it was him, and I regret life thinking about that every single time because he like ran off and I didn't even get to interact and I was sad. I have 5 tattoos and 4 piercings. So I have 2 on my ears here. I have, of course, my nose, and then I have a daith piercing here. And then I have 5 tattoos, 4 of which I will show you. This is my newest tattoo, my fangirl one for Stray Kids, and then my owl for Athena. On my next arm, which is my daughter's arm, I have a flower she designed and a puzzle piece with The Little Prince, our favorite book. And I love them all. Of course I want more. I think I want to get my lip pierced, and I want more on my ears, and I also want more tattoos because you get addicted to tattoos. Post-its. Post-its are my weakness. My daughter will make fun of me because I collect Post-its. They are all over the place and I love Post-its. They are my favorite things ever. Post-its and journals, honestly, you can never have too many. I think that long drives and music blasting is the best therapy in the world. Just getting something that you really like to drink, non-alcoholic because you're driving, and just go for a drive. Turn the music up as loud as you physically can and sing your heart out. That is the best therapy anyone could ever ask for. Roll the windows down if you're feeling up to it, but that is truly just the best therapy right there. And for our final one, I don't even know how many that was at this point, but I'm assuming it's around 55 because I read the entire list. And at the bottom here it says 55. So that is around 55 facts about me. Again, this is me. I'm chaotic. So this is how this works. I'm obsessed with ghosts. Not obsessed. Obsessed isn't a good word. I love them. I love them. Yeah. Haunted places are so much fun to me. And not the fake haunted ones, like the legit ones. But I do. I like ghosts. I like ghost stories. I like things that make you think. They don't scare me. I like things that make you think. And again, things that make you feel like you're not so alone in a weird way. So that is me. That is kind of what you see and what you get. I'm not going to show you the pretty perfect things. Of course, some things are going to be that way, but life is messy. It's supposed to be. Life isn't aesthetic. That's okay. You can have pretty things and everything still be a mess. And vice versa. Everything can be a mess and that's okay. That's what I want to show. And that's me. So here are all my facts about me. Different clips and things along the way to help you see all of these, but this is how it's gonna be now because I'm happy and that's what I'm working towards. So I thank you for sticking around. I hope you learned something interesting. If you have any other questions, please feel free to ask them, and of course I would love to get to know you, so tell me some fun facts about you. I'd love to hear it. So again, thanks for coming back to the channel. If you haven't subscribed and this video has, I guess, tickled your fancy, go for it. Subscribe, hang out, and come see me on TikTok. Come see me on Instagram. I'm on all those, and yeah, this is me. We can take it or leave it. Either way, new video coming next week. I'm super excited about that one. It may be a little dark because I'm gonna be showing you guys some stuff that just kind of helps with mental health, but either way, I hope you do something fun. I hope you do something silly and very unaesthetic. I hope you do something that makes you laugh until your stomach hurts. Something that pushes you out of your comfort zone. Something that just makes you say fuck it and do it. And something that makes you feel like you. I will see you again next time. Until then, be happy. I love you, and see you soon. Bye.